Welcome to the Troll Priest Healing Guides. My name is Esdras from TrollPriest.com, and in this video I will be discussing the Kologarn encounter in the Uldor raid. This encounter, while short, is very healing intensive, with heavy damage being dealt to both the raid and the tanks in short bursts throughout the fight. As with many of the Uldor encounters, timing heals and cooldowns correctly is the key to successfully downing the boss. Kologarn consists of three separate entities that deal damage in different forms: his right arm, left arm, and Kologarn himself. His right arm is widely considered the most dangerous, as it will grab 3 raid members at random intervals throughout the fight, dealing a substantial amount of damage over time to those in his grasp. With adequate DPS, this damage shouldn't last more than 8 seconds, but without heals the raid members effective will almost certainly die. As raid members are gripped by Kologarn's right arm, renew each of them before casting Circle of Healing. If your raid is discipline, placing a power word shield on each of the raid members in his grasp, in addition to a renew apiece, should be enough to stave off the lethal amount of damage. Ideally, a shaman healer will cast chain heal upon the gripped, lessening the strain on the other healers. Once killed, the right arm spawns several rubble adds that will need to be tanked and AoE down. Most tanks handle these adds without much trouble, but with each melee swing the rubble adds apply a stacking debuff to the tank, increasing the amount of damage taken. The rebel tank should be monitored closely as the fight progresses, as he or she will be taking considerably more damage by the end of the fight. Kologarn himself applies a stacking debuff to the main tank, reducing armor by 25% per stack. An off tank will need to temporarily taunt Kologarn after the main tank receives 2 attacks of the debuff, or keeping the main tank alive will be nearly impossible. The armor reduction lasts 45 seconds, and depending on how often Kologarn reapplies the debuff, it is possible for a tank to have 3 stacks of the debuff for a short period of time before the off tank can taunt. Using cooldowns such as Pain Suppression and Guardian Spirit is advisable during these brief phases, as it is possible for Kologarn to one-shot a tank with such a large armor reduction. Kologarn's left arm occasionally casts Shockwave, a knockback ability dealing over 10,000 damage to each raid member. Quickly and efficiently healing the raid to full after this ability is the key to winning the fight. 3 stacks of Serendipity should be kept up in preparation for this ability, and a quick Prayer of Healing and Circle of Healing after the Shockwave will go a long way towards returning the raid to full health. 2 Flash Shields and another Serendipity boosted Prayer of Healing should finish the job, all the time monitoring the health of the tanks. If discipline, Power Word Shield casts on the raid members followed by Borrowed Time boosted Prayer of Healing casts works quite well to facilitate raid healing, although your focus should be on keeping the tanks topped off during this ability. Remember that this is a relatively short fight, so rotating cooldowns such as Shadow Fiend and Divine Hymn, Mana Tide and Innervate should be enough to carry you through. More information about healing this encounter can be found at TrollPriest.com. If you are watching this on YouTube, there is a link directly to the strategy forums in the sidebar. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck.